Hey guys, my name is Dan and today I'm gonna be doing a beginner's guide for Overwatch. This should help you get into the game with more knowledge and allow you to do better than you would without it. I did do my sorter introduction of Overwatch with some basic team play tips, but I felt like I needed to go more in depth with it. So over this video I'll be covering some of these basic tips. First off, you've got 21 playable heroes in Overwatch at release. More will be added later for everyone. No matter if you get some of the DLCs that might be coming later, it will be free. New maps and new heroes will be free. They are split up into 4 groups: offensive, defensive, tank and support. The offensive heroes deal a lot of damage and are used to assault points and objectives while harassing the enemy team with damage. So if pressing objectives and staying mobile is your thing, then the offensive hero class section is your way of choice. Do keep in mind that offensive heroes have a rather small health pool, so they die quickly. Defensive heroes are good at holding objectives, a lane or a room locked down with traps and otherwise abilities to make it harder for the enemy team to push forward. They deal a lot of damage but aren't really fit for the frontline combat as offensive heroes are. Use these cleverly because they have a lot of crowd control abilities, and they're able to just decimate you if you get into their territory. Tanks has got the most health and can take a lot of damage, but their character model is also about twice the size of the other heroes, so they are way easier to hit than the other classes. They do work as a shield for their allies, so they soak up the damage and allows for a few heroes behind them to dish out high damage, and for the support heroes to stay back, heal them, and then the support heroes will be protected. Last up is the support heroes. They offer support in the sense of either healing, damage buffs, shield or speed boosts. They are vital to the team just as the tanks are, and they can turn the table around if protected and played right. They offer low damage, and unless handled right, there will be no match in one-on-one combat. Support heroes should always be defended by the team and prioritized by the enemy team, so if you're against an enemy team, you gotta focus the support. Every hero has got different abilities, and some of these abilities kinda blur the line between two classes. Like Zenyatta and Lucio holds up their own quite well with their damage, and they buff their teammates while doing so. Zenyatta is able to buff the damage done to an enemy and also heal a specific team member at the same time, while Lucio is able to do a lot of damage and also protect himself while either buffing his team's speed or AoE heal on the go. Symmetra can put up a teleport device and at the same time work as a defensive hero with her turret traps. Symmetra is weak though, and unless her enemy is within range of the turrets, she'll be helpless, so she's very situational. Very great at holding down a room, but that's it. So even though a hero is in a specific class, they can work as a hybrid at times if used right. Every hero can also be played differently because of their different pros and cons. So master a hero and you'll see new ways of fighting. Every hero is unique in Overwatch and they have their own abilities, very own unique abilities. And most of these abilities have cooldowns when used. Most heroes have got one basic attack, 2 abilities, and 1 ultimate ability, though some heroes are exceptions with 3 abilities and some have got 2 basic attacks. Melee attack is shared across the board and it deals 35 damage on hit, unless of course you're a melee class like Reinhardt. I can't remember just how much damage he does, but he does more than just 35. So if you're mid reload and in melee range, go for the kill. So if you're up against Genji and he's using deflect, just go for the melee because he cannot deflect melee hits. The ultimate ability recharges over time, but dealing damage to enemies, killing enemies and healing allies will also boost the recharge. The charge is not lost on death, only if you switch heroes, which you can do throughout the round. I've also seen a lot of players trying to save their ultimate abilities for crucial moments, and you shouldn't save them too much as they recharge rather quickly, and instead of looking for the very perfect opportunity, rather use it a bit more often as this can break up the team play rhythm of the enemy team. Let's talk about health, armor and shields. Each segment represents 25 health. The blue segment is shield, yellow is armor and the white segment is health. Some classes has got shield on top of health, while others have got armor on top of the health. but you can get armor and shields from different hero abilities, and you can have health, armor and shield at the same time. If taking damage, shield will be depleted first, then armor and then health. If you got a shield, it will replenish over time if not damaged, or if taking healing or picking up health packs. Armor will reduce the incoming damage by 5, so fast firing heroes like Tracer will deal a lot less damage, while a hero like Pharah won't be taking as big an impact on her damage with her rockets because they do a lot of damage per hit. If you are a hero that has got armor as a standard feature and not given by another hero, they will have their armor replenished if healed, but given armor from Torbjorn will not recharge if healed. Now, when starting up your game, try and make a great team setup. The game will advise you if you've got too many of one hero, too little damage, no tank or no support. Always make sure there's at least one healer and one tank in a team, they are vital. If you're defending, Torbjorn and Bastion are great at defending objectives, but less so at assaulting them because of their turret features. So do try and follow the advice the game tips gives you. These tips also happen during the game to improve your playstyle, so you also learn new tactics. You can change hero when at spawn or waiting to spawn. Try and change it up now and then to break the enemy team's rhythm and to help your own team at various sections of the map. So try different heroes out, try and master at least one from each class so you'll be able to help your team no matter what type of hero they need. Personally, I like to practice versus AI, so I'm not being a hindrance to other people in multiplayer games, because trying to master one hero while playing with others can sometimes be counterproductive, as you do not know their strengths and weaknesses as well as you should. Remember, you can always see the hero's ability description when pressing F1. This way you can also switch up fast if there's an hero on the enemy team that's hard to deal with, then pick up a hero that counters that specific enemy well. This takes some time to learn, but here's a small tip for Bastion because he does a lot of damage to your team when he's defending and he's in turret mode. Use a fast hero to flank him, like Tracer, she's great at it, or get Genji in front of him to deflect Bastion's fire right back at him. This will bring Bastion down for the count fast. I'll make a guide later on with how to deal with the most used heroes in Overwatch and how to counter them and what to do when countering them. Now on to some damage multipliers. Headshots deals double damage, and if you're using Hanzo, a headshot pays off extremely well with a one-shot kill. Unless of course it's a tank hero or it's a hero with a lot of armor. These headshots triggers a specific headshot sound and a red and big hit marker, so you're not in doubt if you get a headshot. When it comes to health packs, these are scattered around the map and make use of these. Most heroes don't have self-heal, and if no healer is nearby, these will save your life. So get to know their locations in each map, but they are usually off to the side in a room somewhere. The small health packs heals for 75 points and the big ones for 250 points. After they've been used, they will respawn after some time. A great tip for general gameplay is to at least learn the ultimate sentence to the different heroes that they say when they're using it. Everybody in the map will hear it, so if you hear it's high noon and there's no McCree on your team, it's the enemy, and then you go for cover fast, as it's a sure kill if you're in line of sight for long enough. This will help you out, especially when you know all of these lines and you somewhat know what they do and how to counter them. Also always go for support heroes. Killing one of them makes it easier to bring down the rest. In counter you should also always try and defend your support ally as much as possible, because they are vital to your team. Other than that, just work as a team, communicate whether through a mic or the chat, it's crucial. That's it for this guide, guys. I hope you found these tips useful and that you'll keep them in mind while playing. I will have individual hero guides out as I get to master them, and I will also soon have a video out of how to counter the most used heroes soon. And as said, that's it for this time, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a comment down below and I'll see you guys in the next one.